happy or a realistic balance between coal production, and most of it's going over to India. Now, half of India doesn't have any electricity, and they rely on coal-powered stations to provide it. But my idea of snowy type schemes up and down the east coast is a way of no problem there with environmental problems, because it doesn't produce any. It's a recyclable asset, water, and it'll produce electricity. There's already a hydroelectric scheme on the Nim border, and Essential Energy bought it and closed it down. So we have to have Australia needs to have a real policy on phasing out coal-fired power, and there hasn't been any built for years. And we're going to be in real trouble with electricity because we all rely on it. Once again, it's one of those things that government should provide.
Thanks. I believe in people power, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I've worked in the past with Groundswell Gloucester when they set the precedent legal case in the environmental court when they had coal mines turning up 1.5 kilometres from the doorstep of the CBD of Gloucester. They won that case through pure people power. The Manning Alliance as well, when they invented the term gold plating and flushed out the New South Wales government and how they were trying to basically make money off off all of us by over-capitalising the electricity network and then blaming power price increases on the politics of the day. The Manning Alliance won that case, and once again people power was a great example. The same can happen again. There's, the thing that has changed the most in my 6 years out of politics is you can no longer separate some of these national issues from local issues. It used to be a very clear defined line. But only last Friday night I stood in a surf shop in Sawtell with a pro surfer from Valor who is going to Norway on the 8th of May to hand a petition from all Australians to say to Equinor, the company that wants to do offshore drilling in the Great Australian Bight, don't do it. That is coming from our region. There is no separation anymore between the local and the national, and we can be really proud of this. I'll quickly give one more example. Right in the heart of the CBD of Coffs Harbour, I went to a house last month that is, he purchases 25 kilowatts off the grid, but he's built a battery that produces 25,000 kilowatts. You know what he said to me? The only thing missing is he needs an electric car because he's producing so much electricity. This is happening now. This is not something down the line. He's set up his home. The change is happening. We can all do it. We don't need to keep digging holes to make our economy tick.
Thanks. Yeah, I would like to say that the Greens would always welcome stronger environmental planning laws. So that's great that Labor's got that plan. But Labor also needs to get with the program and have the plan to phase out coal and actually transition us and stop digging this up and stop exporting it. You said before people like you're not sure who could stop it. Well, we've proved that we can. We've had some major success in stopping Adani and stopping the flow of money to Adani, and people here in this electorate in Port Macquarie, I'm very proud to say, have been involved in that time and time again. They've come and they've stepped up, and we've stopped them, and we will.